Hello everyone, I'm Shannon. Welcome to another installment of Great Thinkers Thursdays. I absolutely love doing this series. As is my custom moving forward now, I'm using a quote recommended to me by a follower of this page on the first Thursday of the month. Before we get to the quote, however, you may have seen my advertisement for my new membership-based website called The Turning Points Method to OCD Recovery. It will launch on June 10th. I'm so excited about this site and have worked very hard for months to put it together for you. For several reasons, I decided to move all of my work, except my books, into this resource-filled website. I've tried to keep the cost down as low as possible. On the landing page for the site, you can read about all of the resources available. But let me talk about them. If you become a member of my Unconditional Commitment Club, you save $100 off the cost of what you would have paid for a monthly membership for 12 months. Both monthly members and yearly members will get a weekly motivational affirmation from me, 2 new videos per week about OCD recovery from me, 2 Q&A support group live stream sessions with me per month, and unlimited access to my extensive library of over 200 short videos on the nuances of OCD recovery. Unconditional Commitment Club members will also have unlimited access to my 7-module plus 1 bonus module online course, unlimited access to the digital version of my 32 card deck motivational quick reminder cards, and get 50% off of one-on-one peer support sessions with me. The first 500 members of the Unconditional Commitment Club will also get a free signed copy of my book Turning Points with a personal inscribed motivational message from me. The Unconditional Commitment Club membership equates to 61 cents a day. And if you join before June 10th, you save 10%, which brings that first year cost down to 55 cents per day. So don't delay. This will be the last Great Thinkers Thursdays post that will be available to all non-members. The same with this Saturday's Q&A with Shannon about OCD recovery post, and this coming Monday's Motivation Mondays post. The 200 plus videos I have produced in the past will only be available on the website. Okay, now to today's quote. People will believe a lie because they are afraid it might be true. That was said by Terry Goodkind, the American author, best known for the fantasy series The Sword of Truth and the suspense novel The Law of Nines. Today's quote from Mr. Goodkind, and what a great name that is, comes from one of my awesome longtime page followers. When I read the quote initially, I immediately knew it was appropriate for a Great Thinkers installment. Terry Goodkind's quote is true in life generally, and it applies especially to living in OCD's hell pit of intense doubt and painful anxiety. If you suffer from OCD, you know well that one of OCD's dirtiest and effective tricks, maybe its dirtiest and most effective, is to whisper to us that the problem we are unwaveringly and intrusively focused on in the moment might be true. And therefore, we cannot afford to take the chance of being wrong by ignoring it or just letting it go. Our anxiety rises and intensifies like molten lava in a volcano ready to explode. And all we naturally, instinctively, and intuitively want is quick relief from anxiety and some certainty that there is no problem. Because of the bad consequences, including we might feel off, contaminated, or we just have a desire not to have to think about this all day. The dilemma we are in feeds upon itself. OCD tells us the problem might be true, or consequences could happen, and this causes anxiety, and then we further believe that it might be true because we have anxiety. We take the bait. Why would I feel anxiety if it wasn't at least possibly true? It becomes even more believable as OCD points out all the evidence, or small kernels of truth, that support a finding the problem might be true. How do we deal with this? My answer is shockingly simple. We treat the thought that it might be true as any other OCD thought. We allow it to be there, and we resist giving in to whatever the compulsion is, despite the doubt, despite the anxiety, and despite any kernels of truth that OCD points out to support its conclusion of it might be true. OCD is a master of linking kernels of truth together and then offering us a false conclusion. Call OCD's bluff. Yeah, OCD can tell us that it might be true, but what do we know for certain? We absolutely know for certain that if we perform the compulsion, we stay in the hell pit. It feels like you're taking real risk, I know, but the actual risk is that you don't recover from OCD. At the fork in the road, when OCD is bearing down, you pause, assess what is going on, and remind yourself that you know what you need to do to recover, and all of the reasons why recovery is important to you. You choose immediate pain over eternal pain. The immediate pain of doing the things that make OCD weaker is far more preferable than the eternal pain of surrender. You don't have to believe the lie just because you were told that it might be true or because you have anxiety, especially when you suspect even slightly that the doubt and the anxiety are coming from a disorder that only wants to destroy your life. Sever the loop. Don't believe the lie. OCD can be defeated. I'm with you. Let's go.